Now or never, the Lakers switch to playoff mode in the final stretch of the season. With only 2 weeks left in the NBA regular season, the Los Angeles Lakers have fully embraced playoff intensity. The urgency is evident. Every locker room discussion, every strategy session, and every on-court decision is centered on securing a direct playoff spot and gaining momentum for a deep postseason run. And their performance reflects it. After consecutive wins against the Memphis Grizzlies and Houston Rockets, the Lakers have demonstrated that they are locked in at the right time. The effort, intensity, and focus are apparent, and they understand that there is no margin for error. Their goal is clear: avoid the play-in tournament, enter the playoffs in peak condition, and be at their best when it matters most. Their latest victory, a gritty 104-98 win over the second-seeded Rockets, proved how dangerous they can be when fully engaged. That win improved their record to 46-39, keeping their hopes alive for climbing higher in the standings. In the fiercely competitive Western Conference, every game, every possession, and every detail could determine whether they are contenders or face an early exit. Head coach J.J. Redick has emphasized that the playoffs have already begun. In meetings, practices, and pre-game speeches, he has drilled one message into the team: they must adopt the mindset, focus, and discipline required to win in the postseason. Yes, the Lakers have faced challenges. Before their current win streak, they had lost 8 of their previous 13 games, raising concerns about consistency. However, Redick insists that what matters most is their response in this crucial stretch. We still control our destiny. Where we finish, whether we secure a direct playoff spot, it's all in our hands. The only thing that matters is playing the right way, Redick stated. He has also stressed the importance of developing essential habits now. That means valuing every possession, tightening defensive execution, and making quick in-game adjustments. Characteristics that separate true playoff teams from those that make brief appearances. One player who understands the playoff grind better than anyone is LeBron James. With multiple championship runs behind him, he knows that in the postseason, small details determine games, and sometimes entire series. One play, one decision, it can change everything. That's why we have to play with urgency, intensity, and accountability every single night, LeBron emphasized. James also admitted what many players don't say out loud. Everyone in the locker room is watching the standings closely. This season is wild. Every game has a major impact. One night, you're in 5th place. 2 losses later, you're barely in the play-in. Of course, we're keeping track. The Lakers currently sit just 2.5 games behind the Rockets, with a crucial head-to-head matchup set for April 11th. That game could determine whether the Lakers avoid the play-in and secure a top 6 seed. Before that, they face another massive test against the Golden State Warriors, who are also just 2.5 games back and fighting for a top 6 spot. That game could be a playoff preview. One of the biggest takeaways from the win over Houston? The Lakers' depth will be a key factor in the playoffs. With Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves taking only 39 combined shot attempts, it was Gabe Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith who stepped up. Both players delivered 20 points each and hit 6 three-pointers, proving that the Lakers have more weapons than just their stars. Houston's defensive game plan was clear: force the ball out of the hands of primary playmakers with aggressive double teams and constant pressure. But Vincent and Finney-Smith made them pay, spacing the floor, making smart decisions, and hitting clutch shots. Luka acknowledged how crucial that kind of contribution will be moving forward. These are teams we might face in the playoffs. You have to be able to adjust and trust your teammates. And tonight, we did exactly that. Having reliable secondary scorers is essential for the Lakers' postseason success. While stars drive championship runs, Depth often determines how far a team can go. One stat that should encourage Lakers fans: they've already beaten 6 of the 7 projected Western Conference playoff teams this season. The only team they haven't faced recently is the Thunder, whom they last played in November. Internally, confidence is high. If healthy, the Lakers don't care what seed they get. They believe they can compete with anyone in a 7-game series. Following a grueling stretch of 17 games in 1 month, the Lakers finally get a rare practice day before their crucial matchup against the Warriors. Redick is making sure they use it wisely. It's physically and mentally exhausting because every possession matters. But that's how you build a team that's ready for the playoffs. The Lakers understand the challenges ahead. They know what's at stake. Now, it's about proving it. Meanwhile, 2 legendary Lakers, both future Hall of Famers, have joined forces for the highly anticipated second season of LeBron James's Mind the Game podcast. With J.J. Redick now the Lakers' head coach, James has welcomed 2-time MVP Steve Nash as his co-host. Together, they're dissecting strategy, player performances, and the evolution of modern basketball. In a recent episode, James spotlighted an unexpected key contributor this season: Jackson Hayes. While James and Doncic continue to shine and the team boasts solid perimeter depth, the Lakers have struggled in the front court since the blockbuster trade that sent Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. The Lakers initially pursued Charlotte's Mark Williams to bolster their front court, but the deal fell through. That left Jackson Hayes in an expanded role, and he has stepped up admirably. James praised Hayes on the podcast. Losing AD left a huge void. Jackson understood he wasn't replacing everything AD brings, and we never asked him to, but he's been incredible. Hayes, a former lottery pick, has been efficient and energetic, averaging 7.0 points per game while shooting 73.1% from the field and 66.3% from the free throw line. He's also contributing 4.7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 0.9 blocks, and 0.5 steals per game. His athleticism, especially as a lob threat, has added another dimension to the Lakers' offense, particularly in pick and rolls with Doncic. Defensively, he's still developing, but has provided a much-needed presence in the paint. The Lakers still lack a dominant rim protector. A proposed trade could change that. Proposed trade: Lakers receive Nick Claxton, Nets receive Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, 2031 first-round pick Claxton, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, would immediately improve the Lakers' interior defense. His ability to protect the rim, switch on to smaller defenders, and finish plays makes him an ideal fit next to Doncic and LeBron. Brooklyn, in turn, would receive valuable assets to aid their rebuild, including a future first-round pick. If the Lakers push for a championship, acquiring Claxton could be the missing piece. The Lakers know their window is now. Whether through trades or internal development, their goal remains the same: contention for an NBA title.